Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News Today starts now.
Michigan marks a grim coronavirus milestone as the Delta variant surges. What you need to know as you're waking up.
Plus, businesses take drastic measures as they go on day 5 with no power after recent storms. Where things stand with outages this morning.
But as you're waking up today, that sun coming up here over downtown Detroit. And a lot of folks without power right now, but we do have a little bit of relief in the forecast yesterday and today. It's 7 o'clock. Good morning. I'm Grant Herms.
I'm Rod Maloney. Thank you very much for joining us in Local 4 News Today. Brett is here with that forecast, and it'll make you smile.
Another nice day. If you liked yesterday, you're going to love today. Kind of a carbon copy, but a touch cooler. That's about it. A nice looking sunrise here as we look across from Windsor. Sun coming up, skies are clear, and that's giving way to what should be a very nice day. But like we've been mentioning, there's a good spread in temperatures as that air is dry. But now we're all in the 50s across the region, with the exception of a couple of spots. I want to get back to this just to show you. We talked about it just a bit ago. These roost rings. We had one here in southern St. Clair County, also a couple more here in parts of Monroe County. So kind of a cool sight to see as the birds are leaving their roost early this morning. But today the big story here is that dry air in place. The humidity basically not a factor in the forecast. Nice day with just a couple of daytime clouds expected. Highs will be in the upper 70s. A couple of spots may touch 80. But over the coming days, numbers go up. Dew points and humidity goes up. The chance for rain also goes up as well. We'll time out when that rain gets here and when we could see the strongest storms. That's coming up in just a bit. Back to you guys.
At 7:01, the Department of Health and Human Services braces for a possible 4th coronavirus surge as we head into the fall.
The state saying the Delta variant has now surfaced in more than 50 counties and the city of Detroit. And on Saturday, CVS and Walgreens began giving booster shots to those people most at risk. The CDC now recommending a 3rd dose for 7 million immunocompromised Americans. And as Larry Spruill reports, this week, Michigan surpassed 20,000 deaths from the pandemic.
When I hear that 20,000 Michiganders have died at the hands of COVID, it makes me angry.
Angry and sad at the same time, says Orlando Bailey. Bailey is an advocate for the COVID vaccine.
So I think that so many of the deaths that we are experiencing, especially within recent months, could have been avoided if we had taken and continue to take the necessary precautions to remain safe.
Michigan has passed the grim milestone of 20,000 deaths from COVID. As of Friday, the number of deaths is 20,011 since recording its first one in March 2020. Bailey knows all about the deadly consequences of COVID. He lost his mentor and close friend, Marlo Stoudemire.
Actually, he was one of the first notable deaths due to COVID that we had in the city of Detroit. He was generous in his relationships. He was generous with his platform because he had a big one.
But Bailey says Stoudemire's biggest role was a husband and father.
He was a family man. If you saw Marlo, you were more than likely going to see him with his 2 kids.
Larry Spruill, Local 4.
Michigan has a 64.5% vaccination rate for those who've had it at least one dose. In Detroit, that number is 41.7%.
And DTE says technicians are on track to restore power to 95% of Metro Detroiters impacted by the storms this week by tonight. And we just checked, and there are 107,000 customers still without power. This morning, DTE has more than 200 crews working to get the power back on. Many of them from out of state, even Canada. Some people are going on a 5th day in the dark. And at Pura Vida Jamaican and Caribbean restaurant in Pontiac, the outages couldn't have come at a worse time.
I'm standing right here and there's no power, and I'm throwing out all my meat I just bought like last week, Monday, just to get them ready for the Dream Cruise.
DTE says they have restored power to more than 80% of Michigan homes so far.
In Hamburg Township, or lake overflows into yards and near homes. Those make some of those homes now look like islands with water all around. One resident told us the worst flood they had was in 1968. The last big one was in 2004, but this one, they say, is getting pretty close to that.
As you can see, on either side of my house, it's almost all the way to the road. It's under my crawl space, and you know, there's water damage, there's mildew, there's all kinds of damage.
Right. Well, obviously, residents are hoping the water goes down today. Huron River is still under a flood warning, however.
A powerful 7.2 magnitude earthquake in Haiti kills more than 300 people. Another 1,800 people are injured, and those numbers will likely rise today. The epicenter of the quake was about 78 miles west of the capital, Port-au-Prince. The Prime Minister has declared a one-month state of emergency for the entire country. The U.S. Geological Survey calls Saturday's quake significantly stronger than the one in 2010 that killed 250,000 people.
Also making headlines overseas, Afghan forces have surrendered the Bagram Air Force Base, a former American base. It said that the base was home to a prison housing 5,000 Taliban and Islamic State fighters. At the same time, Taliban negotiators head to the presidential palace to prepare for a transfer of power. The Taliban now holds most of Afghanistan's border crossings, leaving Kabul airport as the only way out. All of this comes after President Biden defends his decision to pull U.S. troops out of Afghanistan. And now our Monica Albert, Alba, has the story.
President Biden defending his decision to end America's longest war, writing, "1 more year or 5 more years of U.S. military presence would not have made a difference if the Afghan military cannot or will not hold its own country." The president also underscoring his commitment to the Afghans who helped the U.S. effort over 2 decades, saying, "Our hearts go out to the brave Afghan men and women who are now at risk." The statement breaking days of public silence from the commander-in-chief, who has been consulting with his national security team on the deteriorating security conditions from Camp David, where the president held a video conference Saturday with the vice president, Pentagon chief, and Secretary of State. As Republican combat veterans like Joni Ernst slam the administration's strategy.
It is all on President Biden's shoulders, this rapid and haphazard withdrawal of American troops.
Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell calling for U.S. airstrikes against the Taliban in order to keep Kabul from falling, something President Biden predicted wouldn't happen just last month.
The likelihood there's going to be one unified government in Afghanistan controlling the whole country is highly unlikely.
The speed with which the Taliban took major cities this week has U.S. defense officials concerned about what it could mean for al-Qaeda's capability to rebuild, presenting global threats. Some experts say it might be the most opportune situation for al-Qaeda and the Taliban in 2 decades.
They are on the verge of having another safe haven, but this time with all of the infrastructure and military assets that we had intended for the Afghan government to use. It's terrifying.
That was Monica Alba for us this morning. In other news, it's drag racing, and it's legal and happening at the M1 concourse in Pontiac.
Saturday's Roadkill Nights, powered by Dodge, featured drag racing, thrill rides, celebrity showdown races, and more. There are plenty of family-friendly activities as well as food trucks and beverages. We caught up with some of the attendees having a great time there. Here's what they had to say.
Take the chance. It's fun.
It's cool. It's a good experience. There's a lot of nice, tons of nice vehicles here, obviously, and just did the thrill ride. It was really fun.
Well, this family-friendly event was the kickoff to one of the biggest events of Michigan summer. And especially in the Motor City. It's called the Woodward Dream Cruise. You ever heard of that?
Oh, yeah. I think you hit the food truck after you do the thrill ride. I think probably in that order. Don't mix that up. Might be a bad time. We do have a lot more coming up for you, though, this morning on Local 4 News Today. But let's get over to Brett here to check on the forecast, because, Brett, it's going to be nice just like yesterday.
A difference, right, from what we saw earlier from the work week to the weekend, right? Dew points are down. The humidity is low. It feels just really nice out there. It's going to feel nice again today. But these numbers and the humidity going up this week. We'll talk about that and the next chance for rain in just a bit.